I won't lie, a polarizing name came across the wire today. At least I think he submitted a 15-team list, Jacob Trouba, with the New York Rangers, the captain, 2 years left at $8 million. No guarantee Trouba is going to be dealt, but I think the Rangers are unique, like most teams, because they're a cap team. So they're shifting money in, money out. But right away, guys, I don't even know if Trouba would want to go to Toronto, but he's the type of guy I'd be looking at.
Yeah, Trouba's a really interesting one to me. So my understanding is I think the no trade list kicks in. Does it kick in July 1st?
Okay.
So there's a better window to move him before that.
Got you.
I don't have it in front of me, so correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe that's the case. So Trouba, to me, the concern is that he's someone whose game has declined a little bit. He's 30 years old, right? On the other hand, he's got, 2 years left on his contract, so you're not taking on too much term. That's attractive.
Yeah.
Question for me is, would the New York Rangers be willing to retain salary, or in their mind, is he still, he's the reigning leader or winner of the Mark Messier Leadership Award. So is his value still high enough that they wouldn't want to retain any money? If you could get a Jacob Trouba at retained money for only 2 years, then I think you have to entertain that. He's a leader. He's a right shot. He's about as physical as a defenseman as we have in this game. He's probably the best open ice hitter since Scott Stevens.
I love his violence, and that would be something that I think the fans would love too. Like you see the reaction in the comments that you'll see online when he throws a big hit, which is almost every other game at this point. That's still a guy you want on your team. Even if his play declined, it's still a force of this team. That would be such a big addition, and he's got that leadership capabilities. Another leader in the room can't hurt. You'd want to see him have a bit more success that he's had in the Rangers, but it's like at the same time, this guy does a lot of things the Leafs need.
I agree. Again, like they're going to be in on Tanev, we think, over the next couple of days leading up to July 1, but Jacob Trouba would be that type of guy. I totally agree as well. If you can get the salary retained, I would certainly at the very least entertain that conversation. If I do recall, though, I think he left Winnipeg, and it wasn't about leaving Winnipeg, but I don't think he wanted to play in Canada, something like that, right?
It was about his wife. So his wife, I believe, had a job opportunity in New York. So I think it's really similar to what we saw with Johnny Gaudreau in Columbus, and that's a factor you have to consider. So I just double-checked. It is the 15-team no-trade that kicks in on Monday, on July 1st. So if you give Trouba that measure of control, it'll be tougher to make a move, especially factoring in the family situation for him. If you make the move before Monday, he has no ability to control his fate. So it's extremely relevant.
We'll see what happens. But again, that came across the wire, and I'm like, Jacob Trouba is the exact type of player this team needs. Make sure to check out more of our content right here on the Leafs Nation YouTube page. We got long-form interviews, we got clips, we got epic rants by Jay Roseau. We simply have it all. And don't forget, you can find out much more at theleafsnation.com. Thanks so much for watching.